Parents, I know it's hard to believe, but the summer is winding down. Almost time to get those school supplies ready and get psyched for a new year. Joining us now with more on preps are Cantlen Forni from Kamaaina Kids and Bryan Wauke from Blue Line Solutions. Good morning and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. I can't believe we're talking about back to school already, and I bet the kids can't believe it either. How do you get kids psyched up for a new school year when all they want to do is be on summer break forever?
Right. Well, it makes sense that, transitioning from the summer to school year might not be exciting. It starts with early mornings, school all day, you have homework to do at the end, and then early nights again. One great tip that I like to do when getting your child back to school is a back-to-school fashion show.
Oh.
So this is where you can take all the supplies, you get new school supplies, new clothes. It's a great time to get your child to model the clothes, put them on. You can have fun by taking pictures or videos as well. Another great thing that you can do is get started early when getting back to school. You can go onto the campus and go to the school grounds and do this at least 1 week ahead of time so you can ease your way into the transition of getting back to school. If your school is walking distance, walk with your keiki or ride their bike. That way you can get a nice transition and get them comfortable and confident to get back in. The last thing that we can do is get a little back to school get together. So if your child, many of them have not seen their friends from their previous class year, and so it's great to call their friends, see if you can get a little back to school get together as well, and this will not only get your child excited but their friends as well.
That's a good idea. What are some back to school tips, more tips for parents, more do's and don'ts?
Well, one thing is don't forget to start early. It's very important to start early because, of course, you're waking up early with your child, you're starting school, and I would say you want to start to have more school hours. You want more school hours, more into at least a week ahead. That way you can ease in, and of course they're going to resist at first. So that's why we start early and we start slowly. And then a don't is don't forget to refuel. So school days are going to be long, and parents, believe it or not, we do lose a little bit of a grasp on our children when they're at school, whether we realize it or not. So it's important to be very mindful of the meals and bedtimes that your child is getting. That way we can ensure to not face energy crashes and have a sustainable energy supply throughout the day.
Now, Cantlen, you said that those school days are long, and for many kids they're even longer because parents need to work, so a lot of them are enrolled in after-school programs like A+. So
yes.
How can parents get their kids ready for those types of after-school programs?
Yeah, of course. So the first is to make sure that your child is registered and accepted with your A+ programs. With the kindergartners especially, it's great to confirm with your teacher to make sure that you got everything squared away. Also, it's good to also, make sure that confirm with your teachers as well, especially for kindergartners. At the end of the day, you really want to make sure that you wait with your teacher until you are picked up. For the older kids, there will be a designated meeting spot in an enclosed space like a cafeteria, and then you can also check with your program coordinator from A+ to get more important details.
Now, Bryan, tell me more about Blue Line Solutions and tips maybe you might have during this time of the year.
Well, we do training for the schools, and we actually prepare them for emergency situations. So we do that by actually telling them what to expect in an emergency situation. You cannot plan for anything unless you know what to expect. And we can do that because our instructors are former SWAT instructors, team leaders, bomb technicians, self-defense instructors, and so forth. So not only do we teach the staff these things, but we also practice what we teach. And only then can you find out if there are any gaps in the system and in your plan.
And should parents kind of already warn kids that, you're going to have some sort of training during the school year, just follow directions and don't worry, that type of thing?
Just follow directions. That's the most important thing because it's the parents and the teachers and school staff who are responsible for keeping our children safe. So if the parent can teach them to listen in an emergency situation.
That's the big thing, Bryan, to listen.
They can also practice at home. Maybe try with a smoke detector and test it and say, this is how it sounds like. So now we have to evacuate. I know you cannot find your tablet. We have to leave.
Yes.
That's
All
so
right.
important.
Key is this preparation, right? And unfortunately, we got to start now, thinking about the new school year. But it's going to be another good, fun school year, right, guys?
Oh,
Yes.
All right.
We're going to be prepared.
That's right. Thanks for being here.
Thank you so
Our
much.
pleasure.